Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to After Ink Revival. So, yeah, the guys from Ndemic Creations have released their newest, game inspired by, basically, um, what the world would be like in an aftermath of a Necroa Virus pandemic. For those of you who played um, Plague Inc., this game is made by the same guys. The Plague Pandemic Simulator. It was very popular, still is in its own little niche a while back. In that game, obviously, your point was to create a global pandemic to destroy the world. And since then, they've made two other games. Rebel Inc. Escalation was one of them that I have played on my channel, and I do suggest to check it out. It's also strategy-wise, and it's the idea of like rebuilding sort of like a third world nation after an insurgency. And finally, after Inc. Revival, fans of the channel will know that they have, just like with previous game, have initially released this on mobile, and I have played it on mobile. It was a little bit different as I was like literally recording on mobile and recording myself. I couldn't do it live um, as I am right now with this one, but now they finally released it on PC. Still in early access for PC, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it is available on Steam. And yeah, essentially, decades ago, the Necroa virus infected the world. So it's, rebuilding after a pandemic, specifically after zombie apocalypse, because that's more intriguing than a regular pandemic, because you also have to fight zombies. Whereas for a regular pandemic, you just have to fight other humans, and that would mean politics, and nobody likes that. Zombie plague consumed humanity. A lucky few fled to emergency bunkers and waited for the plague to rot away. But the bunkers are failing, the supplies are running out, we must now emerge to rebuild civilization. Alright. So I imagine it will be pretty similar. Probably the campaign mode will have the same things as in the mobile version. This is why I said I'll do this first episode just to have a look at, see what's what, and if it has everything else, then I'll probably play it on my own and get back to like live streaming it and recording it when I get to the new content, which there are more campaigns than just the first one. So this will be the tutorial. We have the camp. We settle it. This gets a little while to get used to the much bigger interface compared to the mobile phones. Obviously, you have stamina, your main resource, used to build, explore, and more. And stamina grows based on population. Regenerates based on population. Survive, we need water and food. Yes. So this gives us, so this is our settlement. You have the overview. Example, you can build tents to increase the population. For resources, we can build a small well. It requires wood and obviously stamina, and that's all our stamina for now, but we can go right ahead and get our first tent under the way since it doesn't cost us anything. Yeah, already started on that. The bunker was meant to last much longer. Interesting. So you can click on these like sort of like dialogue pop-ups from the survivors. You also, I seem to have like extra indicators down here showing like how much of the world we've explored and how much we've claimed, which is good. Obviously easier to do on the computer interface. You have more space. Small well constructed, that we are good with water now. Then we need to find a food area. For that we have to explore. Gonna go really, really fast. And there it is. Can you make a proper pork pie? in this game or in real life. I have never done that. I have eaten pork pies before. They're pretty cool. I don't know what it would take to actually cook one like IRL. Yeah, I haven't tried my cooking skills in quite a while. I don't think I would start with pork pie out of all the things that I know how to cook. Maybe if you can give me something a little bit easier, like I don't know, an omelet or some pasta. So after you explore areas, you can obviously claim them in order to actually properly control them. And this area does have grain. Boom, that completes that. Do a cooking stream. I don't know how. I don't know why people are so passionate about cooking streams. Never got that before. How would I would have to stream it from my phone. But you know, if the requests build up, I might consider it. But keep in mind, gaming is still my #1 passion. Unless I can cook in video games, then there's a whole different discussion. So yeah, now that you have that, you can obviously build a grain field. Works pretty much the same. And yeah, we have raised that. I don't see our population increasing. Fresh water, finally, day 44. So the... there you go. Now we have this. Build housing to increase our population. Already done, my friend. And already reached 2 out of 2. Boom. Nice. Increasing demand. So now you must further increase the water production because obviously our population has increased. And we can also build a fire pit, for example, which will require a new resource. That's not wood, it's fuel, but you get them from the same place. So we do need to scavenge, probably in this forestry area, I would assume. Why wouldn't they allow me to... Oh, they want us to scavenge for wood first, okay. So obviously for all the resources, it doesn't show for the other ones. You also have the option to just literally scavenge wherever you can find them. It's good for emergencies, but obviously it's not sustainable. You want to build wells and whatever else you want here. And you get it with the old bubbles, which is very nice. Build another well, already done. And normally you would get authority as you would complete these missions objectives. Settler morale, and obviously you also have the morale that you have to keep in mind by both keeping the resources in check and improving the services. Build a fire pit, also already done. Explore the wooden area, there we go. Yeah, I went too far ahead, but we also have some zombies popping their head around. Ho ho ho. So yeah, with the wooden area, now we'll be able to build a lumber yard and also a fire pit. No, not the fire pit. The fire pit wood extractor thingy. To win, complete all the goals. Each, obviously, campaign mission will have different goals, though a lot of them will be similar, like build, you know, explore, claim areas and stuff. And yeah, finally we have the authority. You have to not let your authority reach 0. You can also lose if your capital gets captured, but it's a different thing. Maybe we didn't need to hide in the bunker after all. We haven't seen a single zombie, and we were just seeing them flopping around. Okay. Well, that was the tutorial, but it will go straight into the first level, and yeah, we can choose with different leaders that have various abilities. This is similar to Rebel Link Escalation. Stamina is gained infrequently, but in large amounts, so this is good for long-term planning. And yeah, fighters are... With Soldier, you have stronger fighters, but you will require barracks to keep the morale high. Survivor is pre-standard, pre-generic, well-supplied, brutal, and... you have to beat the level once in order to unlock the Mega Brutal difficulty. I see. Well, we can do it on Brutal, it's fine. It's time to rebuild. Okay, so now we can do things the way we know. What do we have around here? Let's explore around. Okay, we have this. We can build hunting lodge, which is very good because you haven't seen it in the tutorial. There is winter in this game. Have you ever played Portal? I haven't, actually. I was looking at playing it at some point. I just never gotten around it. I might do sometime. And there you go, see? No more emergency rations. As you complete objectives, you gain authority. You want me to gift it to you? I imagine it's pretty cheap, but if you want, you can obviously gift it to me. Just keep in mind that doesn't mean I'll be able to play it right away, you know. As long as that's fine with y'all. Basic toilets will be needed next. Fire pits do need fuel, so that's the new resource that we do need to keep in mind. And we are completely out of stamina. He would be happy to. Yeah, I don't... obviously, I don't mind... very much appreciate gifts from fans. Let me check if I don't already have it, because... You know, it's an old game and you're not the first to recommend it to me. Portal... No, it doesn't look like I have it. Have Payday 2. Planet Side. Project Zomboid. Yeah, I don't think I have Portal. I would probably, if I wanted to play, I would probably play the second one. Like... Oh, I could start with the first one, I guess. We'll need wood. Yeah, I'm working on it. Food poisoning. That's annoying. We can give fluids. It costs water, but there you go. It worked. Yeah, we'll need to build a firewood splitter and a lumber yard. This is quite humorous. I have heard that, yeah. Ancient motorway found. Hey, that increases our stamina. Nice. And our population also increased, further increasing our stamina. Good to see, good to see. Our food consumption is too high now with the new increased population, so that's something that we will need to keep in mind. Let's get that basic toilet on the way as well. We do appreciate modern plumbing. You don't know how good it is until you lose it. And there we go. We have fruits over here if we can claim this area. Can't remember if there were zombies here. Ruin Z outpost. Interesting, that increases our authority. Could grow a lot of fruit here. Yeah, we will do. And I think we can do right away. Oh, need more well first, because more water because of the extra toilets we've got on the way. There we go. I think we can increase the speed. We are familiar enough with the game, and it's good that on the PC version these options are available for free. You don't have to pay for them as in the paid version. We need to claim 2 wood areas. Okay. Have to see where we can find the second one. They want improved housing, town squares, and more toilets. We should also build a lumber yard. Completely forgot about that. And it doesn't look like we have winters in this one, which is amazing. Compulsive washing. Let's investigate. That increased morale, very good. Old ZCOM relocation plan. Their homes to avoid attracting zombies. Morale still high. This will be our second wood area. Morale dropped pretty low. It's gonna be tough to get ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna need to use all our water to put out the fire, which is not great, but we are... Oh, we are just breaking even on water, damn it. All these toilets, man, see? It's really eating up the water supply. It's crazy. There we go. Now they want us to reach the next technology level, which we will work on. Can we... Yeah, we can also increase the storage available. That will be something will be needed. Bicycles found. I forgot what that does. Hey, now it shows us how much, how long it takes until we produce 1 wood. And you also have monthly production. Wild dog attack. Guess we can use poison. Damn it. Kind of worked. Not entirely. Okay, let's improve the storage for water as well. And for food. And also scavenge some extra food just to like... There you go. Now we should be able to do the second level of technology very, very easily. And that will allow us to do the improved housing and anything else these guys want. And we are already at maximum population, so it's kind of unfortunate, but it does mean that our consumption of things can't further increase because of that. Food for thought. Ah, we can get the kitchens out now. Yeah, and improved housing. And small town square. Apparently you can order it as a future construction. Interesting. A new dawn. Now we just need to maintain 80% morale and we will win. Interesting. So yeah, you can if you don't have enough wood, this is different from the original game. If you don't have enough wood, you can still begin construction of like services, and it just like pauses them and restarts them once you actually have the wood. Oh, look at that morale. It is sky high. Yeah, and with our second kitchen and improved housing, we are gonna win it. Yeah, easy does it. Oh, somehow I didn't get 5 stars. I guess it took a little bit too long. Was less than a year, those. And yeah, pretty solid for the brutal difficulty, but yeah, based on the look of it, it does seem... Ah, and you get the reward perks. Gain stamina when completing goals. Pigeon coops. And rain catcher. Which will shape our society forever. I think I picked the rain catcher one. So yeah, by the looks of it, it's pretty much the same as the original game. And oh, you have a scenario creator in the future updates. Right. Yeah, and it doesn't look like you have the other campaign levels here. So essentially, there's no new content specifically for the PC version. But still, it was good to have a look. But we will be ending it over here. However, as the game develops, we will be back and we will be doing more. In any case, the live stream will continue, but that will be the end of this episode. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you next time I'm going to make. It has stopped working. Bye bye.